The following program is brought to you locally by Ashley Furniture Home Stores. Hi, I'm Kathleen Mascareñas. Welcome to Lifestyle by Design Television. On today's show, we'll take you through a beautiful Western-style home. Everyone has their own flair or style, and there's almost as many styles and interpretations as there are homes. This Western high-style estate is a timeless classic. It is obviously a labor of love for its designer. From the reclaimed barnwood trusses, the mine-inspired tavern, to the hand-carved cabinetry, you have to see this home to believe it.
Welcome, I'm Heidi Weiskopf, owner of Heidi Weiskopf Interior Design and the designer on this award-winning Western high-style estate. Come on in, I'd like to show you around. Welcoming guests is this dramatic entry sculpture by an Arizona artist. It features flora and fauna of the desert, the bighorn sheep, the Gamble quail, and a variety of desert cacti. And upon installation of the piece, we ended up adding some additional pigments through airbrush painting to pick up with the beautiful coloring in our ungauged slate floors. Right off the entry is this stone rotunda, leading to a favorite entertaining space in the home. Here we are in the Tavern. You can easily see why it's a favorite room in the house. It's inspired by the Queen Mine Rail Tour of Bisbee, Arizona. And we used reclaimed barnwood beams and trusses on the ceiling as well as barnwood siding. All of this wood is over 100 years old. We have these very, very bold and dramatic Colorado quarried stone for the walls. We over here on the bar area right in front of our Great Mission style stools is this beautiful, very vibrant colored marble slab, and in it we added a trough sink, which is fabulous for chilling beer and wine, having it ready for your guests on any occasion. Over here we have the corking and decorking station right next to our wine chiller. And then we have additional bottle storage over to the right. And then these fabulous cozy love seats that sit right in front of the fireplace. Their upholstery design was inspired by the yoke of the Western shirt. So you can see on the top we used a stamped leather for the detail area for the yoke. And then we have our red and a contrast camel colored leather for the body. Although this room does appear to be very rustic and old, we did incorporate modern technology with a drop-down television hidden in the ceiling. This is the great room, the core and the heart of the home. In this space, we incorporated Molesworth-style furnishings, including the 2 sofas and the lighting. Usually, whenever anyone enters this room, their eye immediately gravitates to either the grand trusses above or the beautiful barnwood floors. The trusses and the ceiling siding are from Michigan barns, reclaimed barnwood, and our barnwood floors are from West Virginia barns. The fireplace is the focal element in the great room. It has beautiful, massive, quarried Colorado stone, the same that we used in the Tavern and for the stone rotunda. We also have this fabulous reclaimed barnwood mantle, and this is all next to our fireside seating here in our channel back lounge chairs. This is a great kitchen for anyone who loves to cook. It has all the modern conveniences, yet feels like a ranch home from the Old West. We designed vintage-looking icebox doors to give a Sub-Zero refrigerator a very unique look. This tile mural is a custom commission hand-painted by one of my favorite Oklahoma artisans. The scene is of a Navajo matriarch husking corn with her granddaughter. Some of the tiles were painted and fired up to 20 times in the kiln to achieve the fantastic details. Notice the wrinkles in the clothing as well as the faces and the lighting in the squash blossom necklace. I had the same artist paint the apron of this farmhouse sink, a bundle of corn, to tie in with our tile mural. We chose to paint the island in a barn red to add some real pizzazz and color to the kitchen. We used old-fashioned bin poles and added iron straps to the corner posts as well. This rustic light fixture was actually the first fixture we purchased for the home. It's made of a burl cottonwood with etched glass pendants, and it suspends from a very large skylight over the entire island. The ceiling treatment is reclaimed slate roof shingles from churches in Europe and really makes for a unique statement. This is the breakfast room off the kitchen. I love this room for so many reasons. The juniper root-based table and handmade walnut chairs sit on a colorful serape rug, and the windows provide great natural light for a perfect breakfast setting. This is the master bedroom, where again we used reclaimed hand-hewn barnwood beams on the ceiling and barnwood floors to be consistent with the rest of the home. However, we wanted a little bit more romance in the furnishing, so we went with something a little softer but still in wood, but not so Western. Here we are in the master bath with two vanities. We used a marble counter with a pebble stone mosaic listelle. As you can see, the design style of the listelle is earthy, organic, and fluid, creating movement in the space, as opposed to the more common geometric listelles. The stained glass window behind the tub was custom made by an Arizona artist and mimics the mountain behind it. For all of the collectible art in the home, I had the artist individually write inspirational statements about the piece and also included the artist's profile. Believe it or not, even though we're in a children's room, it happens to be the second favorite room in the house in terms of design next to the Tavern. We put white antique painted furniture next to barnwood walls. That's softness juxtaposed to rough and rugged, but it certainly works. Let me give you a tip about using barnwood. Always remember to paint your surfaces black before putting up the barnwood. That way you have a dark background for nails and knot holes. You can successfully design a room in a single fabric. In this room, we used the same floral fabric for the bed skirts, duvets, shams, and drapery. And we even used it in the bathroom for these beautiful padded fabric walls. We selected the brightest of the colors from the fabric to create these great accent plaster walls behind the mirrors. Doesn't this create just a very soft and feminine look? This is a refined rustic retreat for today's Western lifestyle, ideal for entertaining inside and out. Hope you enjoyed the tour.